Okay, so what I'm going to show you here is exactly what happens and what I do when I get a request for a property, or somebody says, hey Jason, I need to find a specific property in this price range in this area, and I'm actually going to do a map search, which is very, very unique. So I'm going to log into the MLS here, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit as we go so it's a little clearer for you, but I have to use what's called a safe word token, and I just click on a button here and it generates a code for me, and I go ahead and put in this code. Make sure we put it in right. Every single time we log in we have to put in a different code, so it's pretty secure here. And once I go ahead and gain access here, which I just have, I'm going to go ahead and do a search for you and show you how I do it via the map. So I'm going to go ahead and start a search. And let's say you were requesting, Jason, I need to be in this specific vicinity of, let's say, Ashburn. I always like to use that as an example because I get a lot of traffic here on my website for people looking in Ashburn. I do searches for all over Northern Virginia, but for this example, let's say you're looking for a townhome in Loudoun County in Ashburn. Okay. And let's say, Jason, my price range is going to be anywhere from, let's say, $250,000 to, I don't want to go over $350,000. What do you have in a specific area? And I'm looking for at least 3 bedrooms, at least 2 bathrooms, and I am going to search by the map. Okay, so here's what I do. I click on a map search over here, and what I'm going to do is, let's say you tell me, hey Jason, you know what, I want to live near the lake over in Ashburn. I'm going to go ahead and slide this over here. Okay, and I'm going to zoom in for you, and let's say you wanted to live by the lake. Okay, let me zoom in right over here, and this is the specific spot where you want to live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to draw a radius around this. Okay, this is a really neat feature and not a lot of people even utilize. A lot of real estate agents don't even know it exists or don't know how to use it. But I'm going to draw a radius, and let's say you wanted to stay within a certain school district, within a mile of it. I'm just going to go ahead and select 1.3 miles around the lake where you tell me that you want to live. And I'm going to go ahead and select OK. And now the rest of your criteria is in here. As you can see here, 250,000 to 350,000. You're looking for 3 or more bedrooms, 2 or more full bathrooms. And now I'm going to go ahead and click search. And let's see what we find. Okay, I found 17 properties in that radius of what was it? Somewhere around a mile and a half. Okay, and so now I've narrowed down exactly the area that you're looking for. And what I can also do is send you the list, and this is what I do often. What I'll do is I'll put them in order of price. Now that I have these 17 properties, I'll put them from lowest price to highest price. Okay, so they're all in order for you. And I'll select them all. Actually, what I would usually do is I'll go through them all and take a look and see if it's something that actually matches what you're looking for. So what you're doing is you're looking inside right now at the MLS, what we have access to. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that our camera is set up squarely over here. Okay. And what I can do is I also have access to additional photos which I can send you. So here are some additional photos on the property that I found, which is a townhouse right here by the lake. And then there's also virtual earth maps, which is a nice little feature where you can actually zoom in down on the property and take an actual look at the property from a bird's eye view. So as you can see, I can see what other streets are by the subject property. And we can also click on the bird's eye view, and then it's going to actually give me a nice image of the area, and I can send this to you as well. So basically those are a couple of features, but the main point of this is how to search by map search and using a circumference or a radius rather. So basically the next thing I would do is go through these properties and I would check them all off, the ones that meet your criteria, which I'm doing here, and then just come down here to the bottom and click email, and I will be sending those out to you. So there's a lot of stuff on the back end here that I can do that you can't do on the front of anybody's website. Here's another quick description of a search that I can do in the back end here that you can't. On the left-hand column over here, what I can do is I can search the remarks section. Okay, it's almost like a Google type searching tool. Let me zoom out over here. So, for example, you were looking for a foreclosure or a bank-owned property or a short sale only. Okay, so I'm going to put in what's active over here in Loudoun County. I'm going to put Ashburn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for properties from $250,000, let's say, to $350,000 in Ashburn, at least 3 bedrooms, at least 2 full bathrooms. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in here into the internet, the remarks, the general remarks section, which is something that we see on our end. And I'm just going to put in short or bank. So I'm going to look for short sales or bank-owned properties just by searching the comment section, and it's going to bring up everything that's available. So I just found 22 properties that are associated with banks, which is a foreclosure, or a property that's a short sale. So that's something that I do on the back end. So if you see a property that you're interested in, go ahead and search my website. If you don't find it, or you're looking for something more specific, a specific property in a specific area, and let's say you need a foreclosure by the lake, and you need to be by this school, just send me an email, contact me at demers.jason@gmail.com, and give me your criteria, and I can do a search just like this for you. So hope that helps you out, shows you a little bit of the back end behind the scenes of what you don't normally see. And just give me a call if you need anything else, and I'll be happy to send these to you. Talk soon.